Hello, how are you all doing? Welcome back to flightsimsteve. Welcome back to Microsoft 2020. Right, we're back with 2020. I was missing the 737 too much, and there is no update in the pipeline currently before the next year for 737s to make their way over to 2024. So yeah, we are on 2020 tonight, and just a little update. I have, well, fingers crossed and touch wood, fixed the issue with 2024 and the frames. I did a fresh reinstall this morning, so I pretty much deleted all of the stalls, you know, all the files in for the install. I've uninstalled it from Steam, and obviously restarted it again. And once everything had been reinstalled, I'd relinked my community folder back up, loaded into an airport. We was actually getting 80-90 frames, so I'd obviously flipped something in the setting, which had absolutely killed my game, really, near enough, pretty much. So I did sort that out. But for today, or for a week or so, we're going to be back on 2020. Frames in this as well is really good. At the minute, we're getting 64 outside the aircraft on 2020. But with previous tests, when I was comparing frames whether to see if it was the PC or the 2024, I found out it was 2024 in the end. But when we're actually in the cockpit, which we'll see in a minute, we get about 90 frames. But we are on Vatsim. There's no one at the airport bar us, but it's obviously traffic flying over, so it may give us a few less FPS. But look, 2020 was good when we first had the new PC anyway. I'm just going to turn that mic around a bit, because okay, so no, that red light was annoying me looking into the camera, and it was literally staring right back at the camera. But yeah, we're going to do a couple of flights this week for a week or so in the PMDG 737, as I do miss this flight, and we're not relying on PMDG to bring it out for 2024. So I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you're all good, happy Thursday evening, and it'll be nice to actually complete a stream tonight. Last two streams, obviously, we were trying to get on 2024, but it just wasn't letting us. The A350 stream went dead. And then that one from LaGuardia to Toronto, as soon as I went on say attention, killed FPS like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, so without further ado, guys, we'll get into it. You see, we're getting everything boarded. You might be wondering as well, I'm wearing glasses. That is because my eyes are shit. I now have to wear these when I game, so you'll be seeing a lot more of these when I play this. But to be fair, it's a bit, it's actually quite good, because you probably see when I watch the streams back, I'm squinting a lot. I'm like pulling really funny faces, and I don't even realise I'm doing it. But with these on, they're actually quite comfortable, and the screens aren't too bright, although when I take them off, like, they are bright. So, really good. So without further ado, guys, while the passengers board, let's get into the aircraft and we'll start setting up. So as you can see, we're into the cockpit now. Okay, I think it's just because obviously we're bored, but 60 frames, I can deal with that. It's better than we were getting on better than we were getting on 2024. So we're gonna I need to remember all my keybinds now, right? Because we haven't done this for a while. So we're gonna go into the tablet. We're gonna request some sim brief. So Shanix 1636. We're Jet 2, obviously. If you obviously didn't know already, we are flying Jet 2. We're here in Birmingham, Pyrigi, Birmingham, and we're heading to Palma, Mallorca. With 852 miles scheduled at about 2 hours in the air. So that's good. So we've requested that, so that should now allow us to head down to our FMC. Actually, no, hang on, I'll tell a lie. Have I got a shortcut here for the EFB? I haven't. Okay, that's fine. Right, we need to go down to okay, we need to go back to the home page. Ignore the American Airlines, because it's literally from the last time we've flown it, and I forgot to check that, obviously. So we're going to request ground power. So we're going to request the ground power, and then that will allow us to head on up to the overhead. We're going to go battery on. We're going to go ground power on, and I'm going to turn up the sim, or unmute the sim. Lovely. Right, we're going to go hydraulic pumps on there. Window heats can come on up there. We'll turn the packs on for a bit. We'll go ahead and just test our cockpit voice recorder. Which one is it? That one. So we're getting a flashing green. That's good. We'll go left aft fuel pump on, and then we'll go up to our IRSs. We'll align both left and right navs. And that is that for the time being. Just going to change this to Unicom.
East Midlands traffic,
Okay.
contract 551, we have 19.
We'll just turn it down. It's okay. We're on Unicom, so it's fine. We're going to put our squawk to default. To 2000 as we have no ATC on. And okay, that takes us then to our EFB. I just want to double check actually. I'm getting pinged with loads of messages. Right, so we just need to make sure that all this is still working. And I've got all my right configs, which it looks like we have. Rudder's good. Just search all these inputs, make sure that... ooh, hang on. No, I haven't. Hang on. Okay, so that should be autopilot off. Okay, so we want that to there. Hang on a sec. Okay, apply and save that. So we want external to cockpit view, which is that one. So I want that binded to that. Cool. And then I can't remember what else we've got binding on here. I think it's that's for the trim. That's all good. That's all set. Lovely stuff. Right. Low. Okay. I'm gonna just change the trim to this one, and then because it obviously didn't work on 2024, so it's going to be like that. I've got that one binded to Vatsim, push to torque, and I think that's about it. That's all we need. So that's I'm happy with that. Right. I'm going to head down to here then. So let's go over to our McDo. I've got the Wing one all plugged in. I haven't used this one for a while either, because obviously we've not been on 2020. So reference airport. Obviously we're at Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. Just bring the microphone over a bit just so you can hear me. So that goes in there. We're at gate 3, I want to say. Just double check on. Yep, gate 3. So that goes into there. We'll take our last position, stick that into the IRS position. Lovely. Go over to our route page. We'll go flight plan request. Sim brief. So EGBB to LEPA. We'll set payload, set fuel. We'll select the route. We'll give that 2 seconds to plug itself in. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the APU now, as we are almost boarded. So we'll stick that on now. Our cruise altitude. What did I put for cruise altitude? We're at 370 this evening. So that goes in there. We'll get the altitude, landing altitude shortly. Emergency lights can go on there to be armed. We're currently on Gen 1. We'll go back bus for now. Right, so flight plan is loaded in.
And for the current arrival,
Okay, so that is actually boarded complete. So we're okay there. We'll just let this load in. We're going to be on runway 33 for departure, so we'll activate that now.
Yeah, okay, we don't let you yet.
And we'll execute that route. So runway 33, we could pung that into there. And we'll go ahead and execute that. There's the APU bleed. Now kick it in. We'll go ahead and start the generators like that, and then we'll change that to APU gen as such. So that's now all like. Head to our flight directors. We'll stick them on. We'll bung up our altitude of cruise, which is 370. Lovely. We'll go ahead and set the Birmingham QNH. Where are we? Weather. So 1018. Would have been a nice stream to do last night. It was snowing in the UK, so that's quite interesting. Hectopascals. They all should be linked, which they are, which is good. Just go and test our fire switches. We should have done this first. Lovely, fire switches are all on. We'll go ahead and get some lighting in. I've put the time back to about 3 o'clock English time, so we should get a nice sunset into Mallorca. So it turns out, obviously, that with the updated 777 to 2024, they do have that sort of the payload on here, but we don't have that now, so that's okay. Right, so that's all set into the EFC or FMC. We'll go ahead and select our flight. If you just bear with me 2 secs, I need to just move something off my desk because it's getting a bit annoying. Just bear with me. Okay, that's better. Right, so go to our departure and arrival.
778 facing east onto Delta in the traffic.
What's happened here? Oh, no, it's that one, isn't it? I need that one. Right, so departure. We're going to be on runway 33 for departure. As stated, we're on the ADMET 1 Mike departure. Lovely. We'll get that in there. We'll go on to our route data. We'll go to our wind request. Right, just while we're finishing up on here, I'm just going to switch that back over so we don't get the nonsense from Unicom. I want to set this to how I want it. Okay, so I want it about there. Save that for you. Oh. It's Control Alt Circle, isn't it, this one? There we go. Right, so that's all the wind request in. In terms of our arrival into Mallorca, we're expecting ILS 24 left. So we'll go Zulu. We'll go ILS Zulu 24 left. I'll just get that plugged in onto the Navigraph. We'll pin that. We're on the Lores 1 Papa arrival, and then if we go to our Navigraph, get rid of that for a minute. So that's our runway there. We're coming in on 24 left. So we could take it from, I mean, Batham will probably suit us well, actually, because we're coming in from our star. So we'll select the Batham for ILS Zulu, runway 24 left. We'll go ahead and add that to the route. That looks good. So from there, direct in, so that's good. We'll go ahead and select that from the routing. Right, quickly go to the init page. We'll quickly do our performance init request, and then we'll start thinking about pushing back. We'll go ahead and stick our anti-collision lights on, just to give us a warning. Fuel pumps can come on as well. We'll go ahead and turn turbo beats on as well. Obviously it is now really cold in England, so we will be needing the aircon on warm today. Is there actual I'm not actually sure you can change it, can you? God knows. Right, while I'm here, landing elevation into Mallorca, so it's only 27, so we can leave it on 0 or 50, it doesn't really matter because they're both close to 23, so we'll leave it on 0, that's fine. We'll go ahead and load that performance in it. So we've got a 0 fuel weight of 133.5, the wind is 313 at 34 at cruise, so it's not that bad. We'll execute that. We're doing a cost index of 23. It's only the bloody 777 that does that, isn't it? I was going to say we're going to bring the pad over to the computer there. Right, so we'll go back then onto our performance. So we're going to be on runway 33. So we'll import all our weights from the aircraft. We're going to go flaps 5. Air conditioner will be on. Anti-ice will be off. Weight is 69.3. We'll import recent weather. So 2 degrees here at Birmingham. 320 at 11 is the wind. 1018 is the hectopascals. That's what we've got. So we'll calculate that, and then there's our data. So we're going to be doing takeoff 1 with a sail temp of 32. Stick that in there, and then we're doing 43. Sorry, so flaps 5. We're doing 43, 44, and 50. That's good. That's what it matches on here. That's correct. Center of gravity is 25.4. Good. That gives us a trim of 5.06. So we'll put that sort of about just after the 5. So there, lovely. And I think that pretty much is ready for us to go here. So we'll stick that up to 150. As per. Okay, back to our ground ops. We'll go ahead, release the ground power now, once we've got APU power. We'll go ahead and remove the chocks. Lovely. Go ahead and close all the doors. We'll put back onto Vatsim as we're about to get pushed back. So we'll go ahead and prepare for that. Prepare for pushback or departure. We don't want to do icing. That's fine. There's a lot of traffic out of East Mids, but none out of Birmingham.
700 feet, maybe left hand turn on the departure.
One other person now at Birmingham with us. In a Lufthansa, he's off to Frankfurt. Okay, right. So we are pretty much there, ready for push and start. Just make sure I've got all my okay, hang on. Why is that not showing up? I've got that. Right, bear with me guys, just a sec.
You see that traffic. FedEx minor 445 landing up runway 27 and taking off.
Okay, we're ready to go. It would help if I put the right cable in. Right, we're good. So we'll just double check that still using the same things for this. Right, so flaps. I think I have to do. Right, a second. Right. Input. Okay, that is the barking brake. I think I've got to do it on the rudders as well. I think as well, just need to double check. I think the landing gear works on here. Yes, it does. That's good. Right. Let's resume, shall we? Let's just quickly go back through, make sure. So there's all our takeoff speeds, etc. Let's just go back through, make sure there's no constraints. So we're going to be pushing back, facing west. Okay, so it'll be good to push back. And
Last traffic was, sorry, FedEx 9445 on the left and after departure on Tapco 1 November. Bye-bye.
Right. Okie dokie. Okay, we'll start our block time. We'll go ahead. I'm going to play our Jet 2 announcement.
Hello everyone. It's time to take you through the safety procedures for our Boeing 737-800.
Okay, and we're going to go engine 2 start. I'm going to watch the N2.
In the seat pocket in front of you, you'll find
Packs got to come off. Show you what they are. It's fine.
With info on emergency doors and escape routes, oxygen masks, how to use the life jackets, brace position, and more. You'll find even more safety info in our in-flight magazine.
It wasn't off.
Please be aware
okay,
of the
N2's rising.
And follow all instructions given by our crew. This plane has 8 emergency exits.
Birmingham traffic, Shenix 1636, pushing back stand 3 facing west. Birmingham.
4 overwing exits in the centre.
Okay,
and 2 doors
introduce some fuel.
To help you find your way to the exits when there is reduced lighting and visibility, we have additional lighting in the ceiling and in the aisle along the floor. Take a look for your nearest exits now, bearing in mind that they may be behind you. If you need to leave the plane quickly, take off your shoes or anything that may damage the slide. Leave all luggage behind and go to your nearest usable exit. If there's a change in cabin pressure, masks like these will appear on the side of your head. As soon as you see it,
we'll wait for this
pull down to start the flow of oxygen.
to flick back.
Remove any face mask and breathe normally as you put it over your mouth and nose and adjust to fit. Make sure you put your own mask on first before helping anyone else. The bag on the mask may not inflate, but rest assured that oxygen will still be flowing.
Oh, engine 1 even, sorry.
A life jacket is
okay,
located
15%, so about 22%, and we will introduce fuel.
And pull it over your head. Put the strap around your waist, fasten at the front as we are showing you, and tighten by pulling the tab. Once you're outside the plane, inflate the life jacket by pulling down on this red toggle. If you need to inflate it more, blow into this tube.
Okay,
There's
engines
also
starting.
a light and a whistle to help you attract attention. It's time to fasten your seatbelt. Simply press the 2 metal ends of your seatbelt together until they click. Then pull the strap to adjust so it's tight and low around your waist. To release your seatbelt,
Gotta love the Jet 2 announcement.
To prepare for takeoff, please make sure your seatbelt is fastened, your tray table and cup holder folded away, your armrests down, and your window blinds fully open.
Please check that bags or loose items are safely put under the seat in front of you.
Thanks for listening, and have a lovely flight.
Okay, let's get the centre line aligned, which I think it is there. Lovely. Right. Successful pushback. Let's get rid of that. Right, engine bleeds can come on. So that's the end of the cabin announcements. Okay, back up onto the overhead. Packs can come back to auto. Isolation valve to auto. APU bleed off. APU master off. Both the engines to continuous. New damper on. Put that to Gen 1. We'll get ahead some panel brightness in here because we're probably going to need it very shortly as the sun is already starting to set. Lovely. So LNAV, VNAV to the on position. We're going to go flaps 5. Which one? How many? It's okay, just to bear with me. Okay, so it goes to 1, 2, 5. So 1. Right, flaps 5. We'll get a nice wing view. Cool. Right. I think we're going to be good to go here, everybody. We need to put the centre pumps on. We have got some fuel in the centre pumps. Okay, in terms of our taxiing then, so pretty short. Runway 33 is here, so we're pretty much just taxiing from the ramp to Yankee and Echo. So we'll go Echo 1. We'll announce that on our Unicom. Birmingham traffic, Shanix 1636 for taxiing Echo 1 holding point runway 33 via Yankee and Echo Birmingham. Okay, auto brake to RTO. Parking brake is released. And let's move, shall we? Right, let's move you over there. Get your rudders ready. Okay. A little bit of throttle. Do just need to adjust you a little bit up to there. Okay, I haven't flown this for a while, so just make sure that everything's working. There we go. We're rolling. Smash the lights, guys, before we take off. Let's have a nice flight to Mallorca, shall we? Taxi lights to the on position. We might as well put every light on. As it is going to be dark by the time we get there. So strobes can come on, wing lights can come on. We'll leave the runway lights until or landing lights until we get there. Cool. It's pretty much just here. Right in front of us. We're not going to have an easy taxi. Another easier taxi, are we? There we go. Armor also throttle ready for go. So we can release our toga button when we do our throttles. Okay. Let's have a nice takeoff, shall we? down below is looking good. Go ahead now, turn on land lights, take off the taxi lights. Birmingham traffic, Shanix 1636. We're lining up via Echo 1, runway 33, Birmingham. Okay, left's clear. No one on final. No one's even announced anything anyway, so it wouldn't be my fault if I did line up. Although I should check really, but it's not my responsibility to announce for anyone else. Okay, we'll line up. Cool. Slam on the brakes. Right. Everybody ready to go? Okay. Throttles to 50. Start the chrono. Toga. Slight nose down pressure on the joystick, or on the yoke. We have got the Boris sound pack from there. 100 knots neutral. LNAV's come off for some reason. That's okay, I'll fix that in a minute. V1. And rotate. There's a rate. Gear up. Lovely. We're going to be making a right turn shortly. Traffic Shanix 1636, we are clear of 33, climbing through 2500, Birmingham. Okay, we will lock the gear. Okay, we can't lock the gear for some reason. We'll do it in a minute. Might be just because we're still not up high enough. Anyway, turn you off. Okay, here comes our turn.
Birmingham traffic, Lufthansa 8 Mike Alpha from that 5 Charlie pushing back on Victor, facing west.
Okay, flaps 2. Sim still looks awesome, even though it's 2020. Still got very, very good sceneries and stuff. Flaps 1. Keep thinking of throttles this side now. I've changed it. I had a bit of a change up. As it's the right hand side now. Before, as it's real life. You know, captains fly at with right hand for throttles. Okay, 200 knots, flaps clean. Got a bit of a, we've got an altitude restriction obviously until we get to, yeah, to Admex is our star. We've got 6,000 restriction till then. So we better follow the glide path, otherwise we're going to be too high. All that right, that's fine. Go ahead and put your auto brake back to normal. We're gonna go direct to AdMax now from our FMC. Right, we're going to go autopilot on. Standard pressure. Lovely. Turn our transponder on. Yeah, we're on TAN, that's fine. Right, we'll come down, just going to turn the stands down as we are climbing up. So our routing, we're pretty much heading down south, obviously, over London. Or we're bordering West London. Over Brighton, over into France, and then obviously down over into Spain, over Andorra, and then into Palma there. Looks like we've got Spanish, is that Paris control? Bordeaux control online. We've got London control by the look of it online now. So we'll probably be going into them as soon as we get sort of close. 129430. I might just bang that in so we're there ready. 129430. Lovely. Right, we are. Yeah, apparently it wasn't. It was just ignoring the. It was ignoring the altitude restrictions. Apparently, okay, that's fine. Right, they can go back to off then. Landing lights can come off as well, and everything else is looking good. We'll go ahead and put a bit more brightness on down here, down there as well. Just as we're ready to go for when it does get dark. Some nice views. This sim, I think, was never an issue with the quality. It's still really, really nice sceneries. But 2024 was, some of their graphics are just out of this world. It's just a shame some of the frames are a pain in the arse. Right. So we're just flying over Coventry at the minute. Cool. Right, I'm happy because we've got the altitude, our cruise altitude in. So we're going to go to our outside view. I'm going to put some tunes on. Where are we then? And I might take my jumper off because I'm a bit hot now. Where are we? This is the one I was going to have. Volume down a bit. That's that one. Okay, we've already used the centre tank apparently. That's weird. Right, VNav somehow disconnected as well, so we'll turn that back on. Okay, just keep an eye on that for a minute before we go outside. Make sure the speed doesn't increase. Hope everyone's well though. Hope you're all enjoying the stream. If you've just joined us, we are heading to Palma, Mallorca. And we're heading from Birmingham to Palma, Mallorca, sorry. Okay, speed is increasing, so we'll have another double check in a bit. Right, just bear with me. I'm going to take the jumper off because I'm quite warm out, so bear with me. just in time for London control. Okay. Yeah, it is the one we plugged in. 129430.
No, 03487.
Real, thanks.
Nope.
Control
So alls get beaten.
590 flight level 360.
Speedbird 59 Zulu London, hello, squawk 7275.
Squawking 7275, speedbird 590.
Stop that music for a minute.
Shamrock 433, that's a level 10.
Shamrock 433, hello, you're very low. You were supposed to, your flight plan had a step climb. I hope you're not going to run out of fuel. Are you able to climb flight level 340?
Should be able to, if possible, for level 320.
Put them on ready.
Shamrock 433, thanks. Climb flight level 320.
Okay, for level 320, Shamrock 333.
Speedbird 59 Zulu, it's a Rocksog 1 hotel arrival. Descend flight level 130.
Rockstock 1 hotel, descent flight level 130, speedbird 590.
Ryanair 7, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, wind 310 at 9.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, Ryanair 7, thank you.
Ryanair 25 Golf, no speed restriction.
Right now.
No speed restriction, Ryanair 25 Golf.
Dan Air 85, contact ground 121.805.
11805, General 85.
Okay, we've got London control all the way to France now. London control, very good evening. Shanix 1636. We are at 220 with you for 370.
Chanix 1636, London, hello, squawk 5264.
Okay, we'll squawk 5264, Shanix 1636. Okay, 5264, idents.
Chanix 1636, thank you, climb flight level 350 and route direct to Verl.
Yeah, we'll climb 350, we direct to Verl, Shanix 1636. Okay, I presume it's that one.
Blue Max 2 Echo Kilo, hello, climb flight
VEULE,
level
I'm presuming.
300 direct Octad.
Climb fuel
300 direct octad, we're actually direct fuel.
to there. Next.
Ryanair 25 Golf, clear to land, 26 left, wind 310 at 9.
26 left, clear to land, Ryanair 25 Golf.
Hey, right. Just get rid of this view here. We'll go back to here.
Canada 852.
Air Canada
Okay,
852, London control,
Okay,
hello,
we'll go on there.
report you
We'll go
cleared
back
level.
on this one for now.
London Control, we're cleared down to 14,000 at Zurich.
Perfect, thank you. Break. Ryanair 7, report passing altitude. Climb now, flight level 140.
We're just past 3,000 feet and coming now to 140.
It's the only problem with flying Boeing.
Easy,
Most of the stuff
5-4
takes up
Alpha
the
Kilo.
desk,
When ready,
so,
descend flight level 200 to be level by
It's a
Elba.
bit of a reach to get to some sort of thing.
One
Got
ready,
the yoke
5
here, I've got the barrel there.
Shamrock 433, route direct
Right.
4.
Put the webcam back on. What do you think of the glasses then, guys? I don't know if I like them or not. I mean, they don't
Shamrock
make you look like an idiot or anything.
433,
I
direct
just feel like they don't
Oxford.
look like normal glasses. Just-
Oxford, Shamrock 433.
Blue Max 2 Echo Kilo, contact London 126.080.
London
So,
126.080.
currently cruising, or near enough cruise. We're up about 50 frames. That's not too bad. But obviously we are
Easy 41 Quebec Romeo London.
approaching
hello,
London,
flight
so
level
kind of
150, level
is
Italy on the Disit 1 Golf arrival.
understandable.
150 by Italy on the...
Fine that one, get a nice sunset view there.
Ryanair 7, change squawk 6471.
6471, Ryanair 7.
Easy 827 Delta, line up runway 26 left.
Line up 26 left, 827 Delta.
Ryanair 25 Golf, contact ground 121.805. Bye bye.
121.805, bye-bye, Ryanair 25 Golf.
Chanix 1636, climb flight level 370.
370, 1636. Okay. Cleared up to our cruise now then.
Lufthansa
370.
8 Mike Foxtrot, contact Brussels 131.1. Goodbye.
Hello, there's the stutter as we're coming into London.
Swiss 487, route direct Kilo Oscar Kilo, climb flight level 310.
Better not. You better not crash.
Direct Kilo Oscar Kilo, climb flight level 310, Swiss 487.
Seriously, if it crashed, I was just gonna throw the whole fucking piece out the
Ryanair
window.
7, route direct to BIP.
Direct to BP, Runner 7.
Air Canada 852, descend flight level 110.
So looking at our
Flight level
cruise speed, we're at
110.
Mach, we're going to be Mach 0.78. So
FedEx 9445,
see if we
nothing
can
further
change
now,
that
1 to
depending on
Unicom,
what the
Depending
speed is going to be.
London Control, very good evening. Shamrock 3, Mike Delta, flight level 360.
Shamrock
we are
3, Mike
now
Delta, hello, Squawk 6,
flying over
0,
London.
2, 3.
So we go into that view, we'll see Heathrow shortly.
023 for Shamrock 2, Mike Delta.
Getting this really usual stutter over London, but I don't mind that.
Ryanair 7, climb flight level 260.
Flight level 260, Runner 7.
Chanex 1833, change Squawk 0527.
057, Janet 1833.
Easy 827 Delta, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, wind 3109.
26 left, clear for takeoff, easy 827 Delta.
Control, hello, Speedbird 775, descend to 12 South from expedite at the moment.
Speedbird 775 London, hello, we'll be landing 27 left, leave Lambourne heading 270 degrees, and
Heathrow is on our
70.
left somewhere.
Right.
I don't want to move the camera too much.
Leave Lambourne heading
There it is, down
275
there.
and descend flight level 70775.
Glad we're not flying directly over there. Otherwise we probably will have a stutter.
Climbing through 3500 to flight level 60.
Speedbird 255 Tango, London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 100.
Climbing now, flight level 100.
You just love the Jet 2 livery, don't you? You just can't hate it. I think because PMDG apparently are now apparently is a different plane. Did I hear for 2024? Did I hear that they were like making really brand new cockpit and stuff for the 2024
Speedbird
version?
255
I don't know where I heard that,
fly
but
heading 205.
Fly heading 205.
Not sure why we can't lock the gear.
Ryanair 7, contact London 126.080, goodbye.
Yeah, fine.
126.080, Ryanair 7, bye bye.
Swiss 487, contact
Slowly
Brussels
getting there.
131.1.
A bit heavy this evening, so
Contact 131.
get up to 3.7 eventually.
Swiss 487, bye.
Easy 54 Alpha Kilo, direct Trent, and keep the restriction of B mailbox.
So we're almost now over coastline already.
Correction, EG5 for beginner.
Doing some good speeds.
Easy 827 Delta, report passing altitude, climb now, flight level 300.
I feel 4,000 feet to climb now, flight level 300.
So we'll be sticking with 2020
Easy 54 Alpha Kilo, contact Scottish 133.
for this week at least. to do a couple of these 737 flights, and I think to stick with Boeing, we'll give 2024 another go. We'll jump in the max, do some max ops. We can easily do some Southwest ops this week as well in the 737.
Speedbird 775, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH1018.
We're gonna do. I want to do a Dallas Love Field flight because that's literally Southwest hub. So we'll get a Southwest flight out of there. That should be good.
Left 170, 775.
Easy 827 Delta, route direct Bravo Papa Kilo.
Direct Bravo Papa Kilo, 827 Delta.
Speedbird 22, 255 Tango, turn right.
We'll test how loud my voice is coming out on the stream here.
Lufthansa 998 Foxtrot, can you confirm we're to be with you or
route direct Bravo Papa Kilo. Lufthansa 998 Foxtrot, not yet, I'll call you in a bit. Speedbird 22,
thank you, Lufthansa 998 Foxtrot.
5 Tango, turn right.
Let me test how loud my noise is coming out on the stream here. Okay. Can hear it okay, just need to shout a little bit more.
Speedbird 255 Tango, direct Exaro, climb flight level 26.
Start the music again then.
Direct Exaro, climb flight level 20.
Short gains.
Janet 1833, contact front 131.1.
Right, so we're just flying over Brighton now. Over into France. We are, I think we're scheduled, like I said, about 2 hours airtime for this evening. Into Mallorca, so it's not too bad. I think we're going to actually land in the dark, which is fine. Don't mind landing in the dark. Shamrock.
Shuttle 3 Juliet, hello, Honolulu 2 Hotel.
Control, good evening, AC24 X-ray Bravo with you, flight level 190, direct Orange.
Easy 24 X-ray. Easy 24 X-ray Bravo, Savastic 1 Golf.
Okay, I've turned the Vatsim volume down a little bit in the client as well. It's a little bit better. Right, there goes the UK coastline. So, next stop, French coastline. And we are... Where do we actually fly there? Which part of France?
Shuttle 3 Foxtrot, roger. Air Canada 852, fly heading 085.
Heading 085 for Canada 852.
I don't know.
Speedbird 59 Zulu, descent flight level 70.
LFRG is the airport, nearest airport to here. LFRG.
255 Tango, contact London 1.
I think it's like... I think it is like sort of...
Channel 1636, nothing further, monitor Unicom today.
We'll want to Unicom, thanks for ACC, have a good rest of your night. Janix 1636.
Speedbird 775, contact tower 185.
Right, that's how quick we were going. We are already out of his sector, so we will head back over to Unicom. Lovely. We're still not up at cruise yet, we're still at 32,000. As I said, we were very heavy this evening, so will take a little bit of a while. What does it say here? Climb. Yeah, it'll be 41 miles until we hit top of descent. Sorry, top of climb. Like top of descent. Right, bear with me. Need to also turn off our seatbelt signs now. That's beautiful. Go to speaker. It's Le Havre, I think is the how you pronounce it. The French coast we're going over. Oh yeah, we are really climbing slow, aren't we? 32,000 now. While we're here, I'm just going to do our descent winds in the FMC. Get that all in ready. Still got Bordeaux control online. We've got Barcelona control as well. We may get them as well when we do get that far. Okay, load them in for the descent. Execute. Slowly getting there. 34. Not quite sure what's not allowing us to lock the gear. Cool. It's okay. What are we getting now? So we're up to about 60 frames now, so I'm happy with that. It's quite smooth. At least we've actually took off tonight, unlike the other night. Now guys, I'm going to take this opportunity while we're climbing, and we've got no Vatsim currently, to go have a wee, and I will be right back. So I'll leave you with the nice sunset views and the tunes. I'll see you in a mo.
'cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you you're my lucky strike. Cooler than cold, I'm all in. So load up the dice, so heavy. The way that you roll, I'm falling. So I never fall, I'm ready to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm, no longer wishing, wishing. You're my lucky strike, yeah. Love the way you ride, look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, yeah. We could roll the dice, yeah. Act like you surprised, but you already know. You're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike.
I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand. Stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying. It's impressive you don't spend all your time crying over all the ways you let me down. So many I could drown, but I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Typical emotional, sensitive and cynical. Took my sanity and sent it up the wall. Typical emotional, it's so unoriginal. I gave you the best and you just took it all. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Never put me up front 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night.
Nena loca, me tiene loco en la cabeza cuando me tocas. Siento que todo está bien, pero en verdad yo no sé si tú lo sientes también. Entonces quiero
Right, I am back. It looks like I've got no Vatsim anyway, so I'm not going to rush to put my headphones back on. Give myself a little warning. It's fine. Be flying over Paris, or near enough. Leaving the webcam off a minute. We'll have a bit of a stretch. I will put it back on very shortly. By looks of the radar, then we are on the outskirts of Paris. Paris is over there. So everyone is doing well. We have finally got off the ground. No crashes, no frame issues. We are cooking on gas. Back in 2020. There you go, kind of got left Paris now, we're back up to 50. There's kind of a so we have lost light now. We're officially in sunset. And we're still not at cruising altitude, or are we? Are we at cruise or? Oh, we are at cruise. What speeds are we doing? 250. Okay, it's probably because we are high up. Stuttering. You dare. Spoke too soon, didn't I, about the how good the frames were. just let it sit out. I'm not clicking anything. We're still moving on the Vatsim map, so it's just being a pain at the minute. There we go. We're still over Paris pretty much. If I told you. Turn now. We're going to be soon in Bordeaux control. So 125. $105. No doubt we're going to get pinged. Speed brake's armed. That might be why we were a bit slow. Oh no, it's not really making a difference actually. That's the lock pit by mistake. Is that why we weren't allowed to do the gear? No, okay. Beautiful. We're probably not going to see much shortly anyway. Once that goes proper dark, we're just going to have a dark aircraft. It'd be pointless going out on that outside view. Hey. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, there you go. Just as I put my headphones back on, they ping me. Right. Webcam's back. Right. frequency 125, 105. It is. Bordeaux Control, bonsoir, Shanex 1636 with you at 370. Direct Albert, Shanex 1636. Oh. Yeah, it's not like we'll go and say it there anyway, are we? Did it confirm? Oh shit. No. We need to go back there. There we go. Bit of a quiet frequency this one compared to Under Control. Many people in it. If you have just joined, welcome. We are en route to Palma, Mallorca, and we have we took off from Birmingham. Expect about a 2-hour flight time, so not too bad. 2 hours 28. We're expecting gate to gate. I think we've flown into Mallorca before on the channel. As usual, I have to double check because I can't remember. No, we did it 2022 when we first streamed. We did East Midlands to Palma, Airbus Jet 2, Airbus A320. When I didn't realise Jet 2 didn't fly Airbus. We'll just say when I was a rookie. So second time then with I've flown into it a lot more off stream, but we're using Just Flight Palma Mallorca and obviously Pyrigi Birmingham. Links as usual in description below for every bit of hardware I use also, if you want to pick them up. Obviously today we're using the TCA Bowen Yoke and the Thrustmaster Quadrant. I do feel that if we do when we do the next stream, I will move my throttles back to the left hand side of my desk where there's more room, because here is just not much room. I mean, I could just move them now, but I don't know. I don't want to disrupt now. We won't, because I know what I'll do. I'll move the throttles and we'll fucking go into a stall or something. We will be live again on Sunday. This is going to be the next stream. So that will be. I think we'll do Southwest. I think we'll do that Dallas Love Field one, which I've picked up from picked up an Orbex, I think. Do a flight out of there. And is it Sunday? We may do a longer flight again. Your heart is beating. Where are we? There it is. That's the one we're using. Dallas Love Field. Ignore the don't say it's installed because I'm using obviously add-on linker, so I'll be using it from there. But they do obviously loads of Southwest. I think someone said this in a previous. I've just hit the yoke forward. It's okay. No panics. Let's have a look. I feel like someone said if you go onto flight radar. Just going to there. So K Dow. I think it's literally all Southwest. If you go on departures, it's literally Southwest hub. Southwest Central, apart from a few sort of V55s. So there's plenty of options there. So Houston, and I've got a Houston scenery, so that could be like a good double flight. If it's like, surely both in Texas, that's going to be a under 50-minute flight each way, isn't it? So Dallas Love Field to Houston. Is that right? Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we go. KIH. Okay, so apparently that's not a flight, but we literally just saw it as Southwest. "43 minutes. Let's have a look at some that previous that have already departed. So you see there are loads of Southwest, apart from sort of these private jets. There's like a 1 Delta flight there. See to Louisville, Oklahoma City's there, but I don't think they've got one there. What about Orlando? How long's that? Orlando could be a good shout then for a Sunday stream. Looking at it, same as this one, 2-hour flight. Just trying to think what other sceneries we have now. So obviously taxi to gate Orlando. Fort Worth's there. May do this one on Say Intentions then. And see if it's actually how realistic it is to put all Southwest planes in there. So New York, I don't think that's going to be. There's a lot of delays there. Something happened. Look at all them. Everything's been delayed by 2 hours. Where's the bit that normally says average delay 70 minutes? Jesus, what the hell's been happening there? San Antonio, Nashville. What's another one we got? We tried that the other day, didn't we? We flew on 2024. What did we do? Did we do J? Was that the UPS flight we did? I want to say it was. Oh no, I flew into it the other day actually. Oh no, that was New Orleans we flew into. No, Nashville I flew into off stream. So that was alright. Don't know how far Denver is. How far is Denver? Denver's like an hour and 5 minutes. I mean, we don't want to do Denver again. We already just done Denver, haven't we, the other day? Hour and 54. To be fair, the Orlando one's taken my fancy because we haven't flown into Orlando for a while either. We've done Kansas lately. Ronald Reagan Airport we did. No, I did that the other week on my own as well. Could do Ronald Reagan. I don't know how far that is though. Let's have a look. DCA. 2 hours 36. I mean, like I said, I don't care on Sunday if it's a bit longer. Leave it with me as usual. We'll have a look. Definitely going to be doing Love Field though, so we will find a flight. Toulouse. So we are expecting top descent at 17:14 Zulu. What's the latest sim weather? The time in the sim is 16:38. Ignore that. So we're actually going by UTC. So 17:14, 20 and 15. So 35 minutes or so till top descent. Why is this guy so loud? Everything's turned right down. So it probably weren't as loud as for you than it was for me. Cool. My phone actually charging? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't do this at home, kids. Just yank your fucking charger out. It's getting shit anyway. I need to buy another one. Plug it into this one. See how it does here. Never yank your chargers. I go through quite a few. Get that one over there as well. Right. There we are, currently on Vatsim. Just here.
Yeah, I would like a little bit higher if possible.
And then we'll go all the way
320.
down here. Looks like Barcelona Control has Barcelona Control's on a fly now. That guy's volume is really loud.
Direct the Narak to the city at Mike.
Tell you what is always a nice view though when you're flying over into Spain is the sort of the rocky mountains that separate France and Spain. It's always quite nice to quite a nice view. I've never actually seen it on 2024 yet. So regarding 2024, guys, if you are wondering why we're not on 2024, obviously the 737 for PMDG is not out yet, so I fancy going back onto 2020 to fly this for a bit. Obviously I had a bit of frame issues as well with 2024, but I've done a fresh install today and it's kind of worked. We're getting back to sort of high frames at sort of reasonable airports. I haven't tested the big ones yet. But saying that, the other week we were getting good frames at New York when we did the UPS flight out of there. And something I may have touched or something like that, I don't know what I did, caused me to lose frames. And we were struggling. As you saw at LaGuardia the other day, with 10 frames once their intentions logging. So something that I flicked, I changed in the settings. I couldn't remember which one it was or something like that. But I did a fresh reinstall. And just literally reinstalled it and it worked. So we hopefully, I've tested it, hopefully I've fixed it for when we get back into it the week after next. When we get back in sort of the max, IMAX, we're going to fly the max and stuff. The return of the max. I mean, I can't remember where I saw it, but there was something going around. I can't find the quote though. But when PMDG do release the new sort of version 737 for 2024, the 747 is not going to be too far behind releasing. So that is good news as well. So that's obviously not far away. What was I going to search? Just going to find the article. PMDG 747 update. May say it in that. It says about release the initial versions around the end of 2026, but surely there's not going to be another year before they can get the 737s into 2024. I don't know. News.
Bonsoir monsieur, Vitesse 67 avec vous, niveau 140. Niveau 310.
4th of September, I said that it was almost ready for 2024, but now it's not going to be released. Hang on, this is the one I think we're looking for. I think this is the one we're looking for. Right, lower you back down, put you up that way. So yeah, this is the one I think. So PMDG anticipates 737N update by end of the year. Speaks on working with Boeing and more. Oh, so yeah, look. So what simmers can expect from the all-new 737NG built for 2024. So it's literally a brand new plane, pretty much. Which is what I said. I couldn't remember the throat though. So speaking with Sky Blue Radio's JT, Robert Randazzo discussed how PMDG have been quietly working with Boeing and Microsoft on the new virtual airline procedures trainer, professional grade system that uses 2020 technology to modernise pilot training. The project will now allow the airline to crews to learn flows, switch logic and cockpit procedures in a non-threatening screen-based environment long before they reach a full motion simulator. I don't think that's anything about the plane. What's this? Ah, there you go. And the conversation turned to Microsoft 2024. Randazzo confirmed that the PMDG isn't simply porting its 737NG from the 2020 platform, it's a new near total rebuild. We started to start fresh, he said. Dragging a 3.5 year product over just wouldn't do justice to what 2024 can offer. Internally considered version 4.0, the new NG features a completely reworked cockpit and passenger cabin, enhanced lighting and animations, and a fully refactored sound suite developed by a 737 rated auto engineer. Randazzo described staying outside the aircraft and sim and hearing it roar past as just like the real deal. In terms of the release, Randazzo said the 737-800 is on track to arrive before the end of the year, with the rest of the NG line expected to follow soon after. Current 2020 owners will be offered at upgrade pricing rather than having to repurchase in full, so that's good. Well, it hopefully will be if it's a decent price. PMDG has also used the project to loosen up creatively. The new NG will include a few light-hearted Easter eggs and interactive cabin features that reflect the personality of the team. The last 5 years have not been fun. It's been a steep uphill learning curve, but the team is now really having some fun. Beyond the NGs, PMDG's long-awaited 747 line continues to progress in parallel. The classic variant's cockpit and modelling are nearly complete, while the 747's coding is further ahead, but its visuals are still catching up. One could release before the other, depending on which team crosses the line first. Have I just... Oh, it's there. Fucking, why did that move? I didn't touch anything. 737 MAX remains firmly in development plans and will come after the 747 series, so they're making a MAX as well. And while the community continues to hope for a 757, Randazzo laughed off the room. I confirm it's not true that PMDG is developing that aircraft. We don't need a 757 from them. We're getting one from Bluebird. That's looking good. Well, that's again, that should have been the end of the year, but that doesn't look likely now. Randazzo spoke fondly of how Flight Simulator World has come from his early days of floppy disk and pixelated panels. I think that's about it. So yeah, so the actual 747-400 is way ahead of where it should be then, by the sounds of it. Which is a good news. We're going to put it to that view for now. No point having it outside, we can't see anything. Lovely, though. Lovely images. I bet it's pitch black the other side, though. Not really. Well, there's obviously got the wing lights on, haven't we? So as you can see, in terms of our descent, guys, we are still expecting 1714, under 200 miles now. So, as it says, 1650 UTC in the sim. So, about 25 minutes remain till we hit that top of descent. We just wasted 10 minutes talking about that PMDG. I don't think... I'm going to have a look. I don't think there has been any more updates from the Bluebird lot. How far are we away from out of his sector? We're still in the middle of his sector. So Bluebird sim. I don't think there's much update from them. Bloody hell. So it just says it's in development still. There's the 767. Announcements. So obviously at the Expo last year they said they were doing a 787. They seem to have... I can't see their... They normally had a... I swear they had a news page, didn't they? think we looked at this the other night though, didn't we? And someone said about they were close, but someone said it was a fake, or people were just clickbaiting. Pretty sure once we do get the 757, we're literally going to be in America non-stop, because I think they're the only states that still fly it, aren't they? And plus the cargo lot, which we aren't going to get straight away, so we can't sort of do like UPS out of, you know, East Midlands to Leipzig. So we're going to be pretty much doing sort of like Delta 757 and stuff. I'm not quite sure who actually still flies 757s. What airlines still? Airlines still flying the Burn 17. Delta, United, Iceland, FedEx, UPS, SF Airlines. Okay, so it's not many then. Still flying. So largely we'll be doing Delta and United ops, and then the cargo ops when they arrive. So even then, gradually, those are dying. So these are all the variants we're getting. So they're getting the 200 and the 300. Jet 2 used to fly them, but I think they've now retired all of them. These look good. I don't know if these are actually their shots, but anyone asked any FAQs lately? Okay. So it'll be available on the Just Flight store. Does look good though. Do they have anything on? I'm gonna just skip off my Facebook page for a minute so you don't get to see my. Where are we? I'm just trying to find the search bar there. Bluebird Sim. Bluebird Simulations. I mean, it was at the expo, so it's obviously been. It is in date, obviously in beta. They've not posted anything since November 9th. Was that today? No. Okay, that was a couple of weeks ago. This is not an in-depth 757 update video, but I do share a few updates on the project. Okay. GTA 5, GTA or 6 or 757. Still think it'll be the 757, guys. Okay, so there's not been much updates, but they've put photos on. I wonder if they'll have custom cabins. Because the FSX ones did, didn't they? But it wasn't done by Bluebird. I can't remember who made the FSX 757s. I like E-wings. That was the one. I didn't have FSX, but I watched videos on it. That there was like cabin crew. That looks good though. This is what it looks like. If this is the sim, you got that. Simple overhead by the look of it as well. Not a lot to do. It's pretty much just like the 777 in it. So it'd be the 3 navs, the bat. Yeah, it can't be too. Yeah, that looks fucking decent, doesn't it? It looks really good. Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait. Right, we're almost out of his airspace and then heading into Spanish airspace. Back up to 60 odd frames now. We're out of France. That's good. Hopefully we'll have smooth flames on landing. Ow. There we go. 13 or so minutes to go till we're hitting Doppler descent. Just want to double check on flight radar that we've got the right, well, they're going to be using the right runway of real life, because we're not, well, we're obviously not using real time, so it may have changed. So I'd rather do it now so we can change it. Okay, that's arrivals. We want departures. Have a look at the last departing flight. Just have to keep moving my headphones so I can hear. So it's 10 o'clock. There's the last plane to depart. Not that one. Okay, that one's just pushed back, so I have to go for another one that's gone earlier. They've got a bit of delays as well in Barcelona. So they're currently 10 o'clock. So we need kind of one that's already taken off. So this one's late taking off. Okay, so it looks like they're taking off. Okay, they're taking off 2-6, right? Okay, so I was on departures, I need arrivals. Okay, that viewling's just landed. Where did he land? 6 left. Okay, we've got the wrong runway then, so we need to quickly rectify that. So we need to delete all that arrival now. So 6 left. So ILS 6 left for the arrival. We'll take the Zulu one again. Okay, so we need to put that in. 6 left. Not used, but apparently it was being used. Okay, Loris 3 Mike arrival. Loris 3 Mike. Okay, that's fine. And then we will take it via take it via ADX. That should be okay. So take it via that. And that should be alright. Although it says it's not used, but that's where they're arriving, so not quite sure. Okay. But this is obviously real life now. It may have been 2-6 left earlier. Obviously we're 5 hours behind what they were on. So LEPA. There's not another one going into there, which is a bit confusing. So yeah, they're departing on the 6s. So yeah, the 2 4s are not in. So now they're in sync. That's okay. 6 left arrival, 6 right departure. That's fine. we're about to we are about to leave his airspace, so we'll be soon going to Unicom. Just poshed our top of the descent back a few minutes, obviously with the change of runway. Let's just make sure we've got no double constraints here. So it's Lores, Posba, Nudsa, Uknu, Takas, Everly, ADX, yeah, and then to final. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's just because we've changed runway, we're going more on the westerly runways. Well, we're landing east, as they would say. It's probably obviously put a few extra minutes on, but that's fine. Okay, we'll be turning on our Unicom anyway. There's people on the ground at Mallorca. So we would need to find where Jet 2 actually park. So next job, LEPA. Arrivals. Do they actually have a Jet 2 actually ever fly into there? They must do, because I've been on a package holiday to Mallorca with them. Unless they've stopped going there. There's not one arrival all day from Jet 2, which is weird. Unless they only fly different days. Departures? Any departures? Nope. Let's look on their website.
Yeah, you better. Let me just turn your clearance to the back.
It's coming up with Mallorca. Okay, I just get parked at Terminal I anyway, so Google says. So we'll be landing here, vacating Pier A, so anywhere down there. That's fine. As long as we know. Okay, down to 85 miles now, till top of descent. We should be over those mountains very shortly. I'm not quite sure if we're going to see them though, as it's dark. I don't know if I can see them. Can't even see them through my glasses. I don't think we know how to. It's not for a minute though. I think it's next waypoint. Yeah. Although we're still going direct Alba, which the Vatsim guy told us to. Okay, so it is departing on the 6s because there's one that just arrived on the 6, departed on 6 right. And there's an easy looking for 6 left, so that's fine. We have got that all set in correctly. On to Unicom. Have a nice, good rest of your evening. Shanix 1636. Couldn't quite hear if that was for me, but I think it was. We're on to Unicom. Still showing Barcelona approach online, but they're definitely not. Which is obviously a bit slow to catch up. Although it's Barcelona approach, but it's still not showing. It's showing on Vatsim, but it's not showing up on the radar. It may have only just come on, but we won't need that because we're not going into Barcelona, so. We go to Mallorca. 65 miles to go. So, we may just need to double check something else before we start our descent. Just bear with me. So on our, obviously on our landing altitude, okay, elevation is still 27, so we don't need to change that. That's fine. We can plug in our ILS frequency. That's one less job to do. So 110.9. That's all we have to change there. And our final approach course is 57. 57. Okay. We're all plugged in, ready. It's because my Vatsim was up at sort of light level 370, so it doesn't actually show the approach. So if I keep it at 0, it shows literally everyone on. So that's fine. That's why it weren't showing. Right, 53 miles. What do we need to go down to? We got any constraints? Only speed constraints on our way down, so we should have a nice easy descend down. 1,900 feet is our capture on the localizer. Right, we could probably head down here then actually quickly as well, because we didn't, as we can use this. We'll go ahead due to our performance, but as I said before, ignore the American Airlines, 'cause obviously last time we flew the 737 on 2020. Right, so 6 left for arrival. We'll import aircraft details. We've got all operational reversers. We'll go auto brake 2. We'll go no VREF, import the weather. So 1015 is our QNH there. So we'll stick that in there pre-put, and that will change as soon as we go to standard pressure or out of standard pressure. So we'll calculate. So 154 is our V speed. We actually want to do flats 30. That's probably why we're a bit high. So there we go, 3147. So go to our init rest. So 3147 goes into flapping speed. That'll be our flaps. ILS is already plugged in there as well. So yeah, we're doing flaps 30 for landing and 147 for our V speed. As you can see, descent is 39 miles away. We'll plug 1900 in when we start our descent. That's that playlist finished. We'll put our last one on if we get halfway. Probably not going to get all of them in. Looking forward to this landing. Should be a good one. One thing I haven't figured out yet, which I probably might need to do, I mean, no, it don't really matter because I can control it via the volume mix, but the MSFS 2020 is not being controlled by my beacon mix, although it's underneath. Although it's saying that it's underneath the game, but I'm switching the game knob, muting it, but obviously you can still hear the volume. I'm not quite sure why it's not picking that up. So that'll be something I need to look at for Sunday. I mean, obviously, like I said, it doesn't really matter. It still works fine. Using, obviously, just the volume mixer there. We're on 22 at the minute. "26 miles. So Spain must get very early sunsets as well in the winter. I mean, it's not the Canaries, is it? So it's not. I don't think it's actually that warm. What is it? Mallorca. I think it goes under Palma, doesn't it? Palma, Spain. 8 degrees and thundery showers. Okay, that's worrying because there's a bit of weather. We've got we've got ATC online now. 6 left is in arrivals, that's good. Barcelona control. Barcelona controls online. Right, 16 miles. Let's bung this down to 1900 feet. Although, if we're going into ATC shortly, they're probably just going to bung us, vector us down anyway. 26650. $26,650. They haven't pinged us yet. Well, I'm not quite sure where. I can't even see our plane. Oh, we're not even in that control area yet. So 10 miles. I actually forgot to put on the weather, didn't I? And the traffic. Okay, we'll set auto brake 2. So we're not just... We've got it pinged anyway, so we'll be whenever they ping us, I suppose. I've been all around the globe. Okay, descent winds are all in. Lovely. Down to 3.8 miles now. Usually we don't get any issues with the PMDG on with what's the word? You know, descent usually gets down quite nicely. Just going to move my keyboard a minute here. Ignore that. Okay, descent has started. Forgot about that view. Yeah, as I said, pitch black, we can't see anything. Just run all those lights up now. Probably want all these panel brightnesses up as well. Right, I'm going to stick seatbelt signs back on. So the passengers can start heading back to their seats for landing. Just going to turn the tablet up a little bit more, brightness wise. So there we go, we're just off the coast of Barcelona, heading down there. Should be going into that Barcelona control very shortly. All around the globe. Not much light up there, is there? For some of these lights, I think that you'd think they would reflect up the top there, unless that's what these do. Not really. So when he calls us, if he calls us, we'll call as on, you know, descending on the Loris 3 mic, currently descending through 300 or whatever, depending how quick he calls us. So that's our arrival. We're a little bit more, probably easier to show it on the EFB map actually. Down into there. There is weather around this bit of the airport. I'm not sure whether that's heading that way. Passing showers. Looking through the Navigraph, there is a little few showers racing via the airport. Meta is showing as visibility is 10 kilometers, so a few clouds at 18,000, 8 degrees. So to be fair, the visibility is alright. We'll just keep an eye on that. We'll keep the music on actually though until we get called. Otherwise we'll be whilst we're on descent, we don't want to be too distracted with the music. So we were passing Lores at 220. Okay, that's fine because there's no altitude restrictions. If we go on the Navigraph on here, is that the charts? Yeah, there we go. So we're on the Lores free mic arrival. So that's the arrival. So there's no constraints, only the speed constraints here, 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 all the way down. So that's why I said it'd probably be a nice, easy, it'd be a nice, pretty easy run down, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that was him just pinged us, wasn't it? Yes, it is. Barcelona control. Hola. Okay, switching over. Okay, we will announce that we are descending. Barcelona control, hello, Shanix 1636, descending on the Lores free mic arrival. We are currently passing through 25,000 feet.
Shanix 1636, Barcelona identified. Lores free mic arrival, expect LS 006 left, direct track Alpha Delta X-ray, Eastern flight level 100.
Okay, we're expecting the 6 left Zulu arrival, ILS cleared to ADEX, and then we'll descend to 100, Shanix 1636. Okay, so we'll plug it back to 10,000 then. Direct to ADX, so he's given us a direct. So we've got to be 5,000 feet for there. But this is the good thing I like about having ATC kind of an arrival. Although you sometimes do it on your own. You're obviously getting vectored in, which is kind of good, so you don't actually not going to be too high or too low for the arrival. So passing to 230 now. We're just going to keep a listen out now for his calls. I don't want to miss any, although he seems pretty chill. Sometimes the old Spanish ATC are quite fucking angry sometimes. 80 frames at the minute, although we're only over ocean, so there is obviously nothing that's going to be troubling us. I found a new bit for my keyboard right on the back of the Young yoke, but I'm not quite sure if that's going to be in the way when we get to using the yoke. We'll soon find out. Just turn up the ATC a little bit on the Streamlabs, just to get a little bit more of a thing. So 54 miles from ADEX, descending through 200.
Welling 7 Mike Quebec, direct decimal.
Direct decimal, Welling 7 Mike Quebec, thank you.
Personal controller hold.
Iberia, station calling second.
So you can't really see anything outside. That's the only thing about those good views when they're dark. Okay, everything's looking fine up there. Just gonna put the old dome light on for a minute. Just a little bit more lighting, which is fine. We can have it on while we're descending, but I think on final we'll turn it off like they do in real life.
Ocean 4 Juliet, identified passing 1000 feet, climb flight level 240. Welling 7 Mike Quebec, descend flight level 80.
Okay, so we're missing out most of that arrival. We're going straight direct to... I'm presuming that's what it is, Andrax.
33 Foxtrot, descend 4000 feet, QNH Valencia 1017.
Valencia.
QNH 1017, Lufthansa 32 Foxtrot.
We'll switch over the ILSs now, so I don't forget that. Although, do I need to change them now? 110.957. No, that's alright, because I didn't know if I changed them or not whilst we changed runways. Okay. So once we turn for a final, we'll turn off the dome light. I'm not quite sure what the actual legal, what they do in real life, because obviously it looks too bright to be on during landing. I mean, that's the brighter one. Okay, so 38 miles away, so we're looking like we're going okay. We're 16,000. We've had no ask for drag or anything yet, so we're obviously doing okay with the speed.
Icarus 79, our climb flight level 350. 350 now. Ocean 4 Juliet, direct Easter.
Direct Easter, Ocean 4 Juliet.
Chenex 1636, descend 5000 feet, QNH at Palma 1015.
Hey, down to 5,000, 1015 on the QNH, Chenex 1636. Okay, cleared down to 5. So 33,000, we should be okay. Let's have a look on our range, where we're going to stop. Okay, looks like we're going to stop just prior to... Okay, I can't zoom in anymore, we're a bit too far away, but... Looks like we'll be down way before we turn on to the ILS, so... At the minute, we're looking okay.
Descent doors and after Monad cleared ILS 30 will go Lufthansa 32 Foxtrot.
It's just pitch black out there at the minute. I mean, the island is pretty much in front of us. Okay, it's over there. So lights have just come into view. I don't know if it's just my... Shouldn't really... Don't know if these glasses, they should be wearing them really at night, because they... But they make my eyes a little bit better, so... I mean, bloody filthy. I've been all around the globe. I don't know if that's actually the airport, is it? Oh, don't. Okay, I'm not saying anything. I always know it's going to crash because the audio stutter will go in and out, in and out. There we go, okay.
Incluso si quieren hacerlo sobre Víctor 1 y quedar en paralelo a 2, por mi parte sin problema.
It's not a heavy airport, so it shouldn't be too bad flying into it.
Perfecto. Iberia 525, no further ATC unit command to decimal 8.
It's still 24 miles. Should be able to look a little bit more in. So yeah, we should be okay to get down in time. We do need to be 250 knots though. That's saying 240, but it's actually 250. So we'll just we'll take control of speed. We'll just intervene with the speed, get that down to 250.
Sunday 7604.
There's the island.
Sunday 7604. Sir, this will need you on an even level. Well, that will be on Unicom. It should be on an even level. So if you can then climb the 80, no problem, it's fine.
Okay, we're back to 250. So speed is good. That's what I think. That's what I thought it said on the arrival, didn't it? For ADEX. Well, it's supposed to be 230 at Tackets, but we've obviously gone direct. We've gone past that. So there actually is no speed restriction, but we will stick with 250 anyway. As we will be at 10,000 feet, or below 10,000 shortly. So just have a quick look. We'll just keep double checking the TCAS thing, the range, just to make sure that we're going to be alright. I think we could...
Chenex 1636 via Alpha Delta X-ray, clear dialect Zulu runway 06 left, report established.
Okay, via ADEX, we'll report when established. 6 left, Chenex 1636. Okay, we're below 10,000. Landing lights on, runways on. Engines to continuous. We'll give the cabin a bell for the last warning, if I can remember where it is.
Number 2, traffic ahead, park touchdown.
Lufthansa 33 Fox.
Okay.
Ocean 8 Delta, Marseille, flying Unicom to do it.
11 miles to ADEX. So we have been cleared ILS. So we can pretty much just follow the rest of the SID. Round. So he's pretty much said up from there we can just cleared. So we will probably just keep our descent going. We'll put it to 2,000. As that is our capture. Okay, as we are at flaps, as we are at 250, we can reduce to flaps 5. We'll go ahead and turn the sounds back up a little bit, not fully yet until we're on landing. I don't like it keeps resetting my camera. There you go. Okay, we'll go ahead and arm speed brake, because we haven't needed that yet. Okay, we'll go to vertical just for a sec. We'll just get that down a bit. So QLH 1015, down to standard pressure.
Europa 4007, bienvenidos Valencia al número 6 vía November Puerta Bravo.
We'll keep the aircraft back down to 230 speed. Okay, there's the marker coming up for our where we're going to come out, so we can just probably decrease that a little bit again because we're going a little bit quick. 1,300 feet a minute. Actually, probably need to go down a bit more. We'll keep it at 2. We aren't going to go. We've got speed intervene on, so it's hopefully not going to have a world of its own. There's the diamond that's just come into view. Right, I'm going to put my keyboard. Okay, I think we're good to go then. Speed check, flaps 10. Okay, reduced to 200. Okay, we're going to go localizer. We have captured.
Ocean 4 Juliet, Bordeaux, correction. Marseille flight, monitor unit commander to this.
Okay, let's just use speed brake a bit. Get that speed down. We'll disconnect the speed brake arm for a minute. Coming in too hot. 180 will descend the speed back to. Okay, flaps 15. And the last 2 we can't put down until the gear's down.
Check 1636, wind Palma 050 degrees 5 knots, runway 06 left.
Clear to land, sorry, we were just about to call that we were established, but clear to land 6 left, thanks, Annex 1636. Okay, so just double check that our V speed then is going to be 147. Diamond's still not down just yet. We'll maintain 180 until we've captured. There's the diamond. It has just gone fully, well, must be coloured in, if that's the word. Looking forward to this. As soon as we are captured, we'll go gear down because we've already gone past 2,500 feet. But where we were, it was a bit too late to put the gear down. So we will gear down shortly. There's the approach mode. We'll go and select that now. Glide slope captured. Gear down. Okay, speed brake can now be retracted, and we'll arm it again. Speed brake is armed. Okay, we'll reduce to 160. Actually, we'll reduce to 40. We'll reduce to our speed, and we'll go flaps 25, flaps 30, or flaps full. Okay, land checklist, landing lights are on, altimeter's set, gear down, flaps full, we are clear to land. Okay, right, I'm going to turn webcam off for landing, and then I'll stick it back on once we've vacated. We'll take over at 1,000 feet as per normal.
I'm on the ground. I will probably
Charlie, line cap, gate 405.
8,000 feet.
Gate 4, Lufthansa 32 Fox.
My airplane.
Ocean 8, taken off further 18,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Simple corrections with the flight director. It's a bit different to flying the 777 actually with the sensitivity, so we're doing okay. Keep the flight director a bit high. Corrections.
Channel 6, cierra al viento, 050 grados, 5 minutos, pista 06 derecha, autorizado a despegar.
200. Check. Oh, we didn't do our minimums. That's the only thing I forgot to do. Okay, let it settle. Okay, nose down. Reverses green and decelling. Okay, reverse is stowed. Manual braking. Taxi on down to the next vacate. Stop the chrono. Don't even know where the next vacate is. Here. Lovely. We'll clear the flaps. Speed brake retracted. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Palma, Mallorca. APU bleed can come on. That's Shanix 1636. We've vacated. Can we request terminal A, please?
1636 AFM. Second. 1636, stand 22 via North Echo.
22 North Echo, Shanix 1636. Okay. Little bit of throttle then to get that going. So 22 via North and Echo. Okay, so you can get rid of the flight directors now, either side. To be fair, I do now know why I prefer having the throttles on my left hand side. Because that was a bit hard to try and reach over. Over here I normally have them, but I got them right in front of me. So. But we're going to arm our APU gens. So they're all ready for when we get to the gate. So 22 via North and Echo. So 22 is there. So we're just going to have to go up to here and into there. Nice simple taxi. See, I've done it again. I expect them to be on my left, and I've got to use the throttle here. So I'm using my rudders now. So. So we can go ahead, turn these back to off as well. I really enjoyed that stream. What was the landing? Apparently it was a perfect landing, although I wasn't on the centre line. So we'll take that. Well, I think it was a smooth landing. Just wasn't on the centre line. Just need to get back to using the bow. So it wasn't too bad of a landing, really. God, this is going to be a chore to see if I'm on the centre line or not. Okay. So, thinking about it, guys, I think we are going to do tomorrow. We are going to do the Dallas Love Field to Orlando on Sunday. Sorry, I should say, not tomorrow. Sunday, we're going to do, yes, the Dallas to Orlando stream. So I will make that tomorrow as I'm off. So that'll be fine. Looking forward to that one. Okay, so we want the next left then. Which is going to be the Echo taxiway. Usually, you should take your taxi lights off. Well, I forgot to do the dome light as well. Yeah, but usually you should turn your taxi lights off when going into the ramp. But I'm not quite sure what the lighting's going to be like when we try and get to our stand. 2-2 should be pretty much the straight ahead of us. Although, plenty of lighting on the terminal. So we might be alright, actually. So yeah, 2-2 should be literally straight ahead of us. If the markings are right, we're going to turn off our TCAS. So that's 2-3A. Yep, so 2-2's here, look, right here. We need to go... Yeah, straight ahead of us. Taxi lights off. Yeah, it should be alright. We've got plenty of light. Just keep it straight. Okay, little adjustments. Should be alright, just about there, a little bit more. Okay, parking brake is set. We'll go up to our, go on to APU gen, engine 2, engine 1 is off. Up a little bit left and skew, no problem. Okay, strobers are off, wing lights off, logo lights off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Palma de Mallorca We'll go ahead and request deboarding. We will go seatbelt signs to the off position. We will we'll go to our ground ops. We will go to ground connections. Set the chocks. Please. There we go. We'll request the ground power. 70. So we've got 70 odd frames in sitting here. So weather radar can go off. Lovely. We've already requested ground power. We'll turn that on anyway. Okay. I think the doors are already opening, which they are. Lovely. We will get a nice view. Was we askew? Oh, we look pretty straight. Yeah, maybe maybe we're off sort of centre line a tad. But yeah, welcome down then to Palma de Mallorca. Flight time 2 hours 1 minute. We were 1 minute over allotted time, but I think we can make an assumption that was because we had to do the change of runway, and it took us way out more than it should have done. 2 hours 19 on the block time. We were scheduled for 2 hours 28, so we were actually quite early gate to gate. So in theory, we've done quite well. But yeah, guys, nice trip in. Obviously, with the landing, it did say 120, but just didn't keep that centre line. I just didn't feel very comfortable doing the yoke with my left wrist, or left hand, because I usually do it right hand and throttle that side. So I think we'll go back to that on Sunday. So it shouldn't be no problems. Just need to clear my desk of a few things, which we don't need. But to be fair, guys, I quite enjoyed that stream. I hope you did, guys, too. Don't forget to hit a like on the stream. Subscribe if you are new around here. Obviously, like I said, we'll be back on Sunday with the PMDG 737 again on 2020. We'll be at Dallas Love Field, heading to Orlando, Southwest colours. Looking forward to that one. We'll be live again, probably about 7 o'clock UK time again. Same flight time as this one, 2 hours. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. We may try and get on earlier, actually. Although, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. Like I said, like and subscribe for more if you are new around here. And hopefully I'll see you in on Sunday. Don't forget, follow all the socials in the link description below. Discord's there, TikTok, Instagram, etc. So hopefully you'll all have a look at that. And I'll see you on Sunday, guys. Have a good one.